In the heat of a Michigan late summer afternoon, a local baritone has returned home to the summer camp that changed his life.
It's been said, that there's something magical about this camp. And it really shows. The people that sing in this tabernacle, their lives are changed after they've done it. And I can't explain it, but it's obviously a God thing.
Mark's history with Bay Shore started much earlier than his first concert here with his father over a decade ago.
For me, of course, it's a personal cause. I gave my life to Christ here at this camp, and I've never been the same. And so when you see that type of personal change, you want to see everyone have that same opportunity.
Bass singer Jim Glascow has felt that change. He was also here when Lloyd Severance put the first concert together in Seabuing.
Lloyd just got the idea that would help the campground here, the youth of the area. They've established some scholarships for people to go to school and music school and things of this nature. So what else can we do but not get behind it and help promote it? And every group here donates their time. We put handbills on our table everywhere we sing, advertising this several months in advance. And so it's quite a privilege, quite an honor to be a part of it and continue the legacy of Lloyd Severance.
My dad, well, they say he had a dream to bring gospel quartets, gospel music into the Thumb. And we looked into some venues and nothing seemed to work out. We talked to Louis Tibbetts and that's where we started. Louis says, let's go for it. The first year we had, I think, 3 campers out there. Next year we might have went to 15.
Over a decade later, the campsites and especially the tabernacle are full to capacity.
As I look around, I think this is our biggest crowd that I can remember. And I think that's partly due to the wonderful weather.
Gospel music fans have learned that Bay Shore brings in many of the top bands and quartets from around the country, groups that donate their God-given talents to share the Lord's message.
And they come, for product sales. We don't pay them. Of course, this year we paid all the groups $100 for gas, which we've never done before. But when a group like the Tony Brothers or the Northmen, and the Northmen have been here, I think, 7 or 8 years from Indiana, they come for product sales. That's amazing.
What's even more amazing is what gospel music has done for Michigan children. Each year, hundreds of underprivileged youngsters attend Bible camp here for free.
It's like the best camp I've ever been to, probably ever will be.
Bay Shore has been a great camp since it was first started by evangelical Christians in 1911. Today they've come a long way from tents in a 40-acre park, with an entire complex of buildings devoted to their mission of creating opportunities for all ages to encounter Jesus Christ. New ideas have allowed Bay Shore to extend its outreach well beyond what its founders could have expected, but the foundations remain remarkably the same as they were 100 years ago.
We've always joked in different ways that Bay Shore's in a bubble, where it's this isn't part of the real world. You come here and you're on holy ground. This is a place where life decisions are made. I can even say for myself, every major life decision I've made has happened here by coming and praying in the tabernacle, by myself or with some other people. Because I know that there's something unique here, and that we always equate the Holy Spirit with being here. And it's kind of like he has a cabin here somewhere and he just hangs out and we get to see him.
Team building is important at Bay Shore as many of its campers are looking for a positive direction in their life.
Well, I really love the atmosphere that we have here at Bay Shore. The fact that we can bring kids from so many different ages to not only have fun through soccer and different sports, but also different activity camps, but also to bring them closer to Christ.
It's no secret that the late afternoon tabernacle worship is a highlight of the entire day.
My absolute favorite time is when we're in the tabernacle. We get up there, we sing, we do tons of motions, high energy, and we get to pray. I really enjoy praying. So it's a great time in the tabernacle.
It's also here in the tabernacle where funds are raised each year at the Gospel Music Convention. There is no admission charge, but a bucket is passed to raise money for hundreds of scholarships each year.
We have several kids that can pay their own way. They're here because their parents were able to do it. But there's a lot that aren't. And should they be cheated of this experience, to be here, to feel all that, just because it's a bad time, their parents lost a job, whatever. And so I think it's great that we have these extra events, these special things, and the people are willing to say, you know what, a kid's life is worth it. because you can't put a dollar value on any of these kids.
Are you having a good time?
Since 1998, over $120,000 in donations have also improved the grounds at Bayshore, and there's no doubt the annual concert will continue this progress.
I think if we can just keep following the Lord, whether we grow or not, we'll leave that up to Him. But we just hope and pray He'll keep sending the quality groups that people like to hear.
I would say that anybody that has the opportunity to come and give of their time and their talents and their gifts, yes, they're going to get back to some degree monetarily in their tape sales and things like that. But the blessing that you get from being part of this will last forever. And there is something special about Bayshore Camp in Sebring, Michigan. And once you've experienced it, you'll want to come back again and again and again.
In a lot of ways, I would say thank you. I would say you're giving beyond what you can ever see or imagine. You know, right now there's 130 kids running around this camp that came here to play soccer, but are also getting a big dose of Jesus. And many of their lives are never going to be the same. There's something sacred here and special about this place.